This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.
Arapahoe Park in Aurora, Colorado has announced its race day medication-free incentive. Any owner whose horse wins without any race day medication will receive a $1,000 bonus. The money will come from a dedicated fund created and managed by Arapahoe. The state of Colorado allows Bute, Lasix, and ketoprofen, an anti-inflammatory, on race day. Mile High Racing Executive Director Bruce Seymour says the future of racing is going to be race day medication-free, and we at Arapahoe Park want to be ahead of the curve. The program launches on June 27th. Jockey Eddie Cox suffered a spill at Delta Downs this weekend and is recovering from 2 broken vertebrae. His doctors have released him from the hospital, but his wife Rhonda says he'll probably be in a neck collar for up to 6 months. Surgery was not required. We, of course, wish Eddie all the best and a speedy recovery. Los Alamitos' Orlando Gutierrez calls He's a Dash of Fire the top 2-year-old on the West Coast. S-Quarter K's walk-through fire gelding went off as a heavy favorite Sunday in the Grade 1 Ed Burke Million Futurity.
And away they go on the Ed Burke Million Futurity, and He's a Dash of Fire. Love Supreme came away well to the extreme outside. Comes 1 Apolitical Flight. Apolitical Blood's also trying to close in, but it's He's a Dash of Fire. Full of run for Cruz Mendez, and He's a Dash of Fire is a true superstar. He absolutely annihilates him, almost 2 lengths in front. Finishing second will be 1 Apolitical Flight. Forget it's going to be in a photo with BF Farm Boss, but He's a Dash of Fire will probably move to the number 2 spot in the AQHA poll after that devastating win.
That's now the 3rd fastest 350-yard time in the race's history at that length. He's a Dash of Fire is 3 for 3 as a freshman. Jockey Cruz Mendez says he just had to make sure the horse kept his mind on running. Sunray Park on Saturday hosted the Grade 3 Four Corners Futurity. Keep your eye on number 6. That's Mario Perea's Mount Spitshine. He and jockey Raul Gutierrez would cross the finish line first, but then be DQ'd for interference, giving the win to Norma Rise's Smoke on the Water. The Spit Curl Jess gelding was ridden by Rick Oliver for trainer Monica Ortega. Second stakes victory for Smoke on the Water, who also won the AQRA President's Spring Futurity at Turf Paradise in April. Sunray also hosted that same day the restricted Grade 2 Tommy Duke Smith Stakes for New Mexico bred distaffers, and Jill Giles homebred Penny Snatchin earned the win by half a length. The aforementioned He's a Dash of Fire, winner of the Ed Burke Million, premieres at post position 2 in the AQHA Racing HorsePlayerNow.com top 10 poll of 2-year-olds this week. Kiss My Hawks remains at number 1 with wins in the Sam Houston Futurity and Ruidoso Futurity under his belt. Spots 3 through 10 are unchanged. No major changes in the poll of 3 and ups. You'll find both polls, including vote totals and also rans, at AQHARacing.com. July 1st deadlines to the Bank of America Racing Challenge, Bonus Challenge, and Maiden Challenge series are coming up, so make sure you have the latest nomination and payment schedules by visiting AQHARacing.com. Of course, you can always call the Challenge hotline with the number on your screen for enrollments, nominations, or general info. That's it for Q Racing News. I'm Matt Darby in Amarillo, and I'll see you next week.
Q Racing News is brought to you each week by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.